Hello friends and welcome to Brainy Game Quiz. Guess 48 sports questions in 8 seconds. Specify in the comment how many questions are repeated and specify them. Before starting, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button. So, let's go to a start. Can you guess the sport? Yes, soccer. Would you be able to identify the sport? Basketball. Can you guess the sport? American football. Are you able to figure out which sport this is? Great, baseball. Can you guess the sport? Tennis. Would you be able to identify the sport? Golf. Can you guess the sport? Volleyball. Are you able to figure out which sport this is? Okay, table tennis. Can you guess the sport? Okay, badminton. Would you be able to identify the sport? Great, ice hockey. Can you guess the sport? Field hockey. Are you able to figure out which sport this is? Cricket. Can you guess the sport? Okay, rugby. Would you be able to identify the sport? Swimming. Can you guess the sport? Driving. Are you able to figure out which sport this is? Water polo. Can you guess the sport? Surfing. Would you be able to identify the sport? Skateboarding. Can you guess the sport? Snowboarding. Are you able to figure out which sport this is? Skiing. Can you guess the sport? Wrestling. Would you be able to identify the sport? Boxing. Can you guess the sport? Martial arts. Are you able to figure out which sport this is? Archery. Can you guess the sport? Yes, fencing. Can you guess the sport? Okay, weightlifting. Would you be able to identify the sport? Gymnastics. Are you able to figure out which sport this is? Cycling. Can you guess the sport? Great, running. Would you be able to identify the sport? Triathlon. Can you guess the sport? Marathon. Are you able to figure out which sport this is? Yes, climbing. Can you guess the sport? Rowing. Would you be able to identify the sport? Canoeing. Can you guess the sport? Yes, sailing. Are you able to figure out which sport this is? Handball. Can you guess the sport? Lacrosse. Would you be able to identify the sport? Softball. Can you guess the sport? Esports. Are you able to figure out which sport this is? Horse racing. Can you guess the sport? Motor racing. Would you be able to identify the sport? Formula 1. Can you guess the sport? Yes, archery. Are you able to figure out which sport this is? Yes, snooker. Would you be able to identify the sport? Bowling. Can you guess the sport? Yes, skateboarding. Are you able to figure out which sport this is? Esports. Can you guess the sport? Horse racing. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel Brainy Game Quiz for more fun quizzes like this, and see you in the next video.